Yo, what is up, guys? We are here. Madden 20. My League My Rules episode number 10. And, taking a look at, the second half of the 2021 season. In case you didn't know, in case you're a little confused to where we are at in this, Trubisky's playing like a god all of a sudden. Oh my god. Turned up towards the second half of the year. Running attack for the Bears a little weak. I didn't even check the Bears yet. Very well-rounded receiving game for the Bears as well. How's their defense doing? Just while I'm looking at it, Khalil Mack is 8 sacks. Zedric Woods is pretty good. So yeah. Anyway, in case you didn't know what was going on here, Cam Newton is currently leading the league in the MVP race at 28 touchdowns and 5 interceptions through 8 games, I believe. 'Cause I believe they had a bye. James Conner now has superstar dev. Same with James Washington. He also got a superstar dev with that last episode. And this is a really good timing for Cam Newton as he's on the hot seat. And we have a rookie quarterback that the Steelers have in Wyatt McKinley that we're definitely going to move on from next year. So Cam Newton could get a big payout this season if he gets MVP. He could go to any team he wants. I mean, he is 32, so he'll be 33. May regress a little. Probably go up a dev trait, most likely. So, future looks bright for him. In case you didn't know, the Vikings, we meant for them to tank, but they're 3-4, as we just saw. Mason Rudolph is doing pretty good. I mean, for a 71 overall quarterback, he's not playing that bad. Looking at their team, they're 3-4, better than the Packers, who 2 years ago won the Super Bowl and is now 2-5 and last in their division. So I'm not sure what's going on there. We'll upgrade everyone on the Vikings. The Vikings have been trying to do like a full rebuild for right now. In case you didn't know, we also completely rebuilt the Vikings from the ground up. It's a whole new team. This Chancey dude, I want to give some more reps. Madison's getting the workload right now. I think I'm just going to push him up to starter. Preston Williams, Equinemi St. Brown, and Kendrick Bourne is our new receiving core. Defense is completely different. Got a bunch of young dudes in Snead and Blaylock. After Nigel Bradham leaves and after Jordan Jenkins leaves, we'll have these two dudes. Is it this dude? I forgot his name. Daniel Perkins looks like an absolute freak. So, team looks good. Team looks really good. And Trent Lane is also a rookie who looks really good too. 96 speed, 94 excel. So, team is looking really good here for the Vikings. And, yeah. And then there's also a team that we went all in on Josh Rosen for the Dolphins. And they're off to what's their record? What are they at? 5-3. There we go. That could probably sneak in as a 6 seed. Josh Rosen is not playing like his other classmates, like Baker Mayfield was, and like Sam Darnold was. Kareem Hunt's playing pretty good, 600 yards. Their receiving core, Devontae Parker has 6 touchdowns. Adam Thielen not doing as good as I thought he would be. But Allen Robinson's playing up to his potential. Defensively, got a couple sacks there. A couple of interceptions. Not really a lot of interceptions, but good sack game halfway through the year. So yeah, I think we're just at a point where we just sim the rest of the year here. We don't really need to do much else. Thinking about it, I mean, look at the contracts for this team here. I still don't want to pay Josh Rosen. He wants $110 million, which is half of what Watson and Mahomes and Baker and Lamar Jackson are making. So, if anything, he's worth the money. It's just whether or not, he's worth the contract, but is Rosen worth the contract? Is what I'm saying. Not is an 80 overall star dev quarterback worth it. Because if you say 80 overall star dev worth $110 million, yes, that's worth it. But if you say Is Josh Rosen worth it? You might want to move on. I want to move on to someone else. Travis Kelce wanted a contract. Don't tell me it's a lot. Please don't be a lot. 40 over 4 years? I mean, he's 31. Ugh. I feel like we have to sign that. Like, we can't let this go, you know? Of course he wants more money, so I'm going to have to work something out there. Tyrann Mathieu? We don't have anyone else in that secondary, so we need Tyrann Mathieu. There we go. Derek Nottie we could bring in. Why not? He's a young dude. There we go. Mitchell Schwartz is a little old. I'm going to wait till he regresses in the offseason to see what he does. Keep an eye on the Colts as we do this, though. Because they were undefeated. And they're still undefeated. 8-0. They beat the Patriots by 3. We'll keep an eye on them throughout this sim process and see how they do. Oh, yeah, we do got to sign Quentin Nelson. He wanted a 3-year deal. I think we'll make it a... Yeah, we'll make it a 6. We'll make it like a 6 for 83. There we go. Got him finally. T.Y. I want to wait till he regresses. Same with Desir. Nyheim Hines we don't really need. Kamogatore we have as replacement. I guess we could sign this dude. 77 right guard. Do a 2-year deal. No, that works out. When the Colts lose the next week to the Jaguars. What a shame. Ends the win streak. How did the Jaguars beat them of all teams? I was not expecting that. I mean, okay, Jaguars are 5-4. They're a competitive team. How are they doing? Let's take a look. Well, I wonder if Miles... I think it was Miles Jack had that opportunity for the dev trade. I don't know if he got it or not. I mean, it was... Like, the defense stuff, I can't really control. That's, like, tough, because... Like, the thing with offense, you control the plays, and you control who the ball goes to. But defense, you can't. So, like, I think Miles Jack had, like, an opportunity a few weeks ago. Or, like, at the end of the last video, and... We didn't get it, but, I mean... Like... Who cares? Like, it's tough to control defense. Looking at their contracts while we're on here. Telvin Smith. I mean, superstar dev. I guess we could sign him. Let's focus on the young first. DJ Chark didn't like what he had, so get up a little. I think we'll give him 35 mil. Oh, that's a little too much. 35.4, sure. See if he takes that. Cool. And Ronnie Harrison. We could probably give him 30. Probably do the same deal actually. 35.4. See if he takes it. Okay. A little bit more money. We'll go to 36. Find the Steelers down. See how Cam Newton continues to play. It's like this is surprising me how well he's playing. I kind of hope he wins MVP now. I would really love to see it. He hasn't thrown a touchdown pass in 2 weeks. That probably hurts his ability to win MVP now, doesn't it? No, he's still leading it. Dak Prescott's right behind him though. I don't want to see Dak Prescott win. Do I have to hop in the game? I have to hop in the game to make sure that Cam Newton wins MVP. I really don't want to, but I may have to. Speaking of, let's look at the contracts here. Cam Newton just wants a 1-year deal, but again, we're not going to do that. Let's advance the week here. Let's just keep going. Ooh. A devastating loss by Cam Newton there. 31-7. His passing touchdowns are going down. He's still leading it, though. This is making me nervous. I mean, he was at 25 touchdowns through like 6 games. And has had a dramatic drop off, but still playing MVP caliber quarterback, so I can't really complain. He really is sharing the ball, sharing the love. Defensively for the Steelers, wow, sacks are high. Interceptions are low though. That we got to work on. Oh, back-to-back 35-point weeks for the Steelers. They're sitting at 10-3, but they have not won the division yet. Oh my God, is Cam Newton still playing like the MVP? 36 touchdowns, still looking like an MVP. I'd say he has my vote right now. I'm really excited, man. I really hope he wins it now. That's awesome that he's winning MVP. We signed him on a 1-year deal to train this quarterback, and hopefully he would hop in at some point. And he's like, no. This is my team. I'm the real deal here, and he's proven it. Now, as we go to the last couple of weeks here, Cowboys already clinched the division with 3 games remaining here. Colts have not even clinched the playoffs yet. Look at all these 10-win teams in the AFC. It's powerful again, because it used to be just the Patriots are dominated in this conference, and now it's like it's a battle. Dolphins are 8-5. Yes. That's what I want to see. That's what I wanted to see out of Josh Rosen. We went all in on him. How's he doing? We advanced 8 weeks since I last saw him. He's okay. It's not awful. He's sharing the ball, sharing the love. Jakeem Grant's getting a good work at running back. This was the right idea. We put him in the right spot, in my opinion. He's getting more yards at running back total. Look at this. He has more receiving yards than he has rushing yards. Like, we have him in the right scheme. This is perfect. Defensively, it's probably the defense carrying this team right now. The tackles, I mean, Darren Lee's insane right now. Darren Lee's... Dude, is he Defensive Player of the Year? I think he is. He's up there. He's in the conversation. But Myles Garrett's killing it. I think we're going to pay Rosen. I mean, playing winning football, 117 mil. It's a fraction of what these other quarterbacks wanted. We'll give him a 120. Yeah, we'll go 120. Lock him in for 5 years? Yeah, sounds good. Here we go. So we got Rosen. Don't really need to sign anyone else. I don't think. Because, Rosen's playing winning football. I mean, we should probably start trying to get these other pieces in, but I don't think we're going to be able to. These guys are all old and are going to regress. We should probably... I was going to say we should probably start getting draft capital and focusing on getting a young draft core now, but I mean, we do have the young draft core. We have this dude here, Craver. We got long-term deals here at the receiving core. I mean, I think Adam Thielen's has 1 year left, right? No, he's got plenty of time. That's brilliant. Thielen's got plenty of time. Robinson's got plenty of time. Kareem Hunt's got a couple more years. We just signed Devontae Parker, too. Anthony Craig somehow has not gotten a... How is he not... How is he not in... How has he not played 500 snaps yet? I mean, he's a superstar. I'm confused as to why he's only played 300 snaps through 14 games. Am I in, what's our schemes? Brian Flores, 3-4, with 4-3 and 3-4 schemes. You know what it is? They probably lined up in big nickel and dime a lot and stuff like that. Because you can see the majority of their plays is in nickel and a majority of their plays in 3-4. So, I mean, they're going to get one or the other. So it's like, he's probably not getting a lot of the snaps. But whatever. Dolphins are leading their division. It's a good time. What a time to be alive. Their divisions here before we finish off the season. So let's see here. Browns are 5-8. Not really sure what happened there. Bengals are 2-11. I think we've got to move off from Jameis. It's like our only option here. Like, I don't know what's going on in Cincinnati. We've tried everything. Moved on from quarterback. Gave them an entire team. And they can't win. So, I don't know what's going on there. Colts and Texans are battling it out as they're both probably playoff bound. AFC East looks like Dolphins will take that division. And it looks like the Broncos are battling. But I don't know. It's going to be tough. They might get wild card 2. Just by the looks of it. But the Ravens are right there too. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one there. NFC, looks like the Lions might take this away. I mean, there is 2 games left. They could choke it. Like, the casual Lions. Packers are not going to make the playoffs. By the looks of it. In the South, Falcons, somehow, you know, with a shitty quarterback and an aging wide receiver, they are winning that division. Okay. The Bucks are playing pretty good too with that first year starting quarterback. He's a second year player, but starting his first year. Cowboys already won their division. And this is a tight race here between Seattle and Arizona yet again. We'll go up to week 17 and see how we finish. Lions take an L. That's actually huge. If the Bears won last week, that is huge. Let me just see. Oh, the Bears lost, you idiots. Lions need to win one more game. They take the division. Did the Ravens won again? Oh man, it's gonna be. This is oh my god, this is gonna be a tight race. Dolphins clinch the division. I love it. The Dolphins are playoff bound. We did it. We went in on Rosen and it worked. It pays off for the Dolphins. It's a shame that the Bills suck because we went all in on Josh Allen. He's playing good, but the rest of the team is not. So, like, I don't know what's going on there. Actually, is he playing good? Did I sign him? I don't think I signed him. Let me take a look. No, Rosen's playing like butt cheeks. 30th in passing touchdowns. Yikes. I mean, Cam Newton's probably leading it. Yeah. Lamar Jackson somehow second in this race, even though it should be Dak, but Cam Newton is on another level. And Josh Allen is, wow, so 30th is Josh Allen, 31st is Josh Rosen, who we paid, but on a much cheaper deal than the other quarterbacks. And last is Will Grier, who's on a complete shittier level than everyone else. I'm surprised that Mason Rudolph's like middle of the pack. Drew Lock too. Drew Lock's playing really good. Gardner Minshew's playing good. Daniel Jones is playing pretty good. Kirk Cousins is on the Bucks. No, I didn't know that. What happened there? How did that happen this entire freaking time? I haven't looked at the Bucks all season. That's probably why. God damn it. Oh my fucking god. Who put you here? Who did this to you? Get out of here. I don't want you on the team. God. Like, the Buccaneers can miss the playoffs now. I don't care. Like, that was some bullshit. That literally just took a year out of our players' development. That's bullshit. God. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't have released Kirk Cousins looking at it. That's probably a bad idea. Probably could have kept him as a backup. But he's getting paid $13 million. Nah. Get out of here. Bucks will take a look at some contracts. David Johnson wants a 4-year. Only $24 million. I mean, see, I'm looking at that like, I want to pay him, but I don't need to pay him. But he's an X factor, so like I can't just not pay him, you know? Because we have Sean Capers here, who is a pretty agile dude. What development trade is he? Is he superstar or is he just star? He's just star. Okay, so I think we'll sign David Johnson. I think we can do that. You could probably even put Capers, maybe even a wide receiver. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see if David Johnson takes this. 4 for 24. There we go. Vita Vea. I want to sign him long term. We'll go 4-year. We'll go 40 mil. There we go. Carlton Davis only has a normal dev. I don't really want to sign him. But if I have to, I will. Everyone else is just cannon fodder, you know? MJ Stewart is 25. Carlton Davis is 24 and 80. Okay, so I guess we could sign Carlton Davis. Makes more sense to sign him the more I think about it. Gerald McCoy, I want him to retire a buck, so we'll sign him on a 1 year. If he doesn't come back, he doesn't come back, whatever. Ronald Jones, we can let go. Ryan Jensen, 79, is better than nothing. We'll see if he wants to come home too. There we go. We'll think about MJ Stewart. I mean, don't we have what's our corner game right now? Is he the starter? No, we have Sean Murphy Bunting, right? Yeah, we got Murphy Bunting. We'll put MJ Stewart on hold for now. And yeah, all about the Steelers right now. I want to see Cam Newton win this MVP award. Let's finish off the season here. Oh, I really hope he wins it. I really hope Dak Prescott does not take this from him. I do not want to see that happen. Took an L to the Bills, as they're not winning the division anymore, but 41 touchdown passes, and he's still leading it. Lamar Jackson can take this from him. No. No. No, no, no. If Lamar Jackson takes this from him, I'm going to be mad. I might have to rig this game. I might have to rig it. Take a look at the playoff picture here. I mean, Ravens and Steelers both clinched playoffs. Chiefs clinched playoffs. Colts clinched playoffs. It's going to be between Texans and Broncos for that last seed. And I think it's going to be the Texans, but I guess the Broncos can take it if they win and Texans lose. Okay. I'm praying for Cam Newton. I'm praying for him to win it all. What's events the week here? Season's over. Really hoping that... Oh, I forgot to check the Heisman winner. God damn it. 11-5. It's going to be Lamar Jackson, isn't it? No, it's going to be Lamar. Oh, yes. It's Cam Newton. Cam Newton's the MVP of the season. You love to see it. That is amazing. The two-time MVP. 42 passing touchdowns. That's insane. Wow. Juju's up to a 97 too. So let's look at this. See his final MVP stat line here. 42 and 9 and 4,400 yards. Rushing 2 touchdowns on the ground. It doesn't look like normal Cam Newton, but it's a different Cam Newton. He fits the scheme very well. Juju, 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns. James Washington for 910. Ryan Switzer and 9 touchdowns. Okay. Whatever. Defense for the Steelers. Hargraves and Watt got a bunch of sacks. Picks are down. See how the season finished, though? Let's see here. So, finishing the league with top tackles is Luke Kuechly. Sack leader goes to Myles Garrett. Picks leader, got a tie between all these people. Passing game here, Matt Ryan went off for reasons I cannot explain. Cam Newton did amazing MVP. Congratulations. I'm so happy to see that, honestly. 74% completion percentage too. That's insane. Most picks on the year? Sam Darnold again. God. Did we sign Sam Darnold? I don't remember. Might have to franchise tag him. I don't think he's worth the money. That's 3 straight seasons he's led the league in picks, if I'm not mistaken. Looking at the rushing attack here, Zeke, 1,700 yards and 9 touchdowns. Jeez, Kamara, 16 and 10. Touchdown leader goes to Marlon Mack. I think it's twice he's led the league in touchdowns in these 3 years. I know he had 11 one year, 15 the other. It's still pretty good. Not denying that. Receiving game, AJ Green. Oh my god. He went off this year. Jeez. Making a statement, aren't we? Jeez. Receiving yards leader also AJ Green. God damn. On a whole nother level. Touchdown leader goes to Geronimo Allison. Okay. 79 overall normal dev slot receiver. Sure. Oh, look at this. An 83 overall slot receiver. Leading a second in touchdowns. Oh, let's look at this. An 84 overall slot receiver who had 41 catches the entire year, got 11 touchdowns. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. So congrats to Cam Newton on winning MVP. Let's take a look at the playoff picture here. So we'll go to AFC first. So you got the 1 seed there, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 6. The Broncos could not get in. Unfortunately, Texans took that 6 seed. Steelers have the 5. Ravens, Chiefs, Dolphins. There's your division winners. Dolphins finishing 11 and 5. That's great. They started. What were they? 3 and no, they were 5 and 4, and then they went 11 and 5. So they finished strong. That's good. NFC picture here. Got the Cowboys at 13-3. Wait a second. Okay, Colts were the number 1 seed. Okay, just about to say. If they were not, ugh. Cowboys at the number 1, 13-3 as well. Lions at the 2. Seahawks at 3. Falcons at 4. He's got 3, 10, 16. Bears won the wild card. Bucks made it in. The Bucks made it in. Put the rookie quarterback in the last 2 games. And he makes the playoffs. Well, look at this. He's probably... Oh, no, he can't be Rookie of the Year. What am I saying? But, I mean... Let's take a look at the rest of this stuff. Yes, the rest of the accolades here. So, Offensive Player of the Year. We'll start with the NFC. Matt Ryan winning it. I don't get it. I don't get it. He was playing like ass for 2 straight years, and all of a sudden, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year going to Kuechly. Rookie of the Year goes to Caleb Catala. Douglas carries that X Factor receiver. Capers is that backup running back. Don't really remember the rest. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to the X Factor, Bart LaMontagne. Good for him. And, I mean, he can't really even go up a dev tree. He's just going to get a shit ton of XP. Everyone else looks pretty good. Daniel Perkins at 10 for the Vikings. That's good. And they have Trent Lane, too, at the corner. Best QB goes to Dak. Best running back goes to Zeke. Best wide receiver, where's Amari Cooper at? Not even top 10. Let's see how good those top 10, the big 3 in Dallas was. Offensive line goes to the Cowboys, basically. Best D-line goes to DeMarcus Lawrence. Khalil Mack at linebacker. Mark Briscoe at DB. But you finished 7 and 9, buddy. Moving to the AFC picture. Cam Newton for Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Myles Garrett. That running back, Tyrese Maxwell, winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. Wooten, I think, was the... He was the receiver, right? I don't remember. I think he was the receiver. Don't really remember the rest of these guys. Yeah, I don't remember these dudes. I remember... Oh, this is the tight end, I think. Yeah, Bernard Dillard was the tight end. Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't remember him. Le'Veon Forbes was the safety. And these are the 2 linebackers that we drafted. I think this dude was the X Factor. Deion Connor. Anthony Craig was the superstar. Cam Newton, best quarterback. Marlon Mack, best running back. AJ Green, best receiver. Quentin Nelson, best O-lineman. Myles Garrett, Ryan Shazier, Jamal Adams. Cool. This is a big game right here. I kind of want to watch it. Kind of want to watch some of these highlights. We got the the Steelers versus the Dolphins for a wild card round. Two teams that I was really high on this year. I'm really proud that Josh Rosen made it to the playoffs. I'm really proud that Cam Newton won MVP. I do want to see how the Bucs did real quick though, because they slid into the 6th seed going 8-8. I cannot believe that. I like how we cut Kirk Cousins in the last 2 weeks. And he comes back. He's back on the team. Why is he back? I don't know. This is ridiculous. We cut him, and they're just like, yeah, let's bring him back in. Like, come on. I guess because they need a second quarterback in the depth chart, I guess. It's whatever. Apparently they can afford him, so we'll do it. Yeah, this is a playoff team right here, man. About time. Oh, well, actually, it's back-to-back. They were one game away from the Super Bowl last year. This year, they're back in the playoffs. Coming out for the Steelers, MVP Cam Newton. You know, we could re-sign him back to Carolina. He just proved his ways that he's an MVP quarterback, and would probably love to come back home. Oh, first play, it's a sack fumble. It's picked back up by the Dolphins, by the Steelers. Who was that on the sack there? Jerome Baker. Big plays. So now it's 2nd and 20. His first drive. He's giving it to James Conner. Alright, so they're already into 3rd and 19. Honestly, if I had to pick who I want to win this game, I guess the Steelers, because, like, I want to see the MVP go far. And look at that. First down. Fresh set of downs at midfield for the Steelers. I mean, I would love to see the Dolphins win, too, just because their team looks really nice. Cam going deep downfield. No wonder Juju's a 98 overall. He makes catches like that. Like that after going 3rd and 20, they're in the red zone. 2 plays later. They're calling a nice little audible here. Motioning James Conner to the outside. Lone backfield for Cam. Drop back, throwing a slant to Juju in between the zones. First, a rolling here. 1st and goal. Slant pattern almost picked by Raekwon McMillan. Line up in a shotgun. I'd like to see Cam Newton maybe run this one in. It looks like they're going to send the house on this play. So they're only rushing 4. Juju tiptoes his way into the back of the end zone. So now with all the weapons that he has, let's see what they can do on offense. Hopefully this is a high-scoring game. 1st and 10 here. Play action. Boot out. Wide open is... Who is that? Thielen. Adam Thielen. Didn't know he was number 86. Fresh set of downs here. Rosen on a slant pattern to Thielen. 2 catches in a row. We got a 3rd and 4 here. Is the Steelers lining up in a 4-down concept, which is weird when they're 3-14. Rosen's going to get hit hard by Stephon Tuitt. Getting the sack. They might have just settled for 3. This is a long kick, 53 yards. Or 52, whatever the announcer wants to say. The kick is up. It is short. Just underneath the pole. Kicker's 96 kick power, and he was short on that. I guess they have the win with them. It makes sense. Or win against them. Second and 4 here for Cam. Throws it underneath to Vance McDonald, his favorite target so far this game. 10 here. Play action. Screen pass to James Washington, but no one was on him. So they're going to get a first down. Started the second quarter. This is where the win is against them, so might need this. Could be field goal range. I'm not really sure because Madden kickers, CPU kickers are really stupid. But 1st and goal though. Torching up this defense. He fits in the scheme beautifully. Wyatt McKinley should be just as good as the way I see it. First and goal, slant pattern. Ryan Switzer, touchdown. Third and goal. They got Thielen on the outside there. Bottom of the screen. They're going to hand off to Hunt one more time. The ball is out. I mean, I don't think he fumbled that. They're going to rule a fumble. Okay. Didn't look like a fumble to me. But either way, it's fourth down. Field goal unit coming out. 3 runs in a row. I don't know how I feel about that call. But it's 14-3. Ooh. 21-12. 24-12. 27-12. Weird score. 27-12. That'll do it. That ends the Dolphins season. But you know what? They had a good run. They won their division. Your team looked good. The Steelers just look way better. They look way better. I mean, that's the difference when you have an MVP quarterback compared to a Josh Rosen. So, I mean, I guess he did pass for more yards, but yards don't mean much. It's all about the touchdowns here. Kareem Hunt, 51 rushing yards. No one really ran the ball. Like, no one. Receiving-wise, yeah, it's all... Look at the receiving game here. Juju with 8 catches. Vance with 7. And the Steelers are moving on. Conference championship. So we've got Ravens versus Colts and Lions versus Cowboys. Please, for the love of God, Lions. Please. I do not want to see Dallas in the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. I was a Giants fan. I mean, I'll see it in the franchise, but... The Super Bowl is the Lions versus the Colts. Who would have ever thought that'd be Matt Stafford and the Lions making the Super Bowl in 2021? Cam Newton, the MVP, only got 1 skill point. Kind of surprises me. 86 overall. Got his superstar, Dev. Good for him. He got a bunch of morale upgrades, too. Like, not as much XP as I thought he would. Only 13,000. Let's take a look at the Vikings. See how their team's developing after this year. They're 77 now. So that's not the worst. Receivers went up a little. And overall, it's really it. Irv Smith is now an 82. Nigel Bradham now a superstar, Dev. Sure. I guess he had a bunch of tackles or something. Got him superstar, Dev. Other than that, that's pretty much it there. We'll put those upgrades in. Look at the Dolphins as well. Because their season ended in the first round. First round exits. But Josh Rosen did okay. He didn't get a dev trade, not surprised. Darren Lee got a superstar. Look at this. Oh, Forbes got an X Factor. Yeah, he got an X Factor. He's Zone Hawk. Wow. This team looks nice. Jerome Baker, for some reason, is not going up in dev traits, and I'm disappointed in that. But everyone else on that defense looks really good. Look at the Colts here. This team is destined from the start to go to the Super Bowl. They started off 8-0. And now they're here in the Super Bowl. I just want to take a look at their depth trade, see what happened. Jacoby Brissett has probably been balling throughout the entire year. I mean, we looked at his stats. He was doing pretty good at the beginning. He's an X Factor now. At age 28. He is Omaha. This is the new depth trade that came out today. So in case you don't know what this is, you can see the zones that the defensive backs are playing. But that's it, though. They can only see what the defensive backs are playing zone-wise. In case you're wondering how to counter it, there is a counter if you just do bluff blitzes for your DBs. It counters it. And also, again, it's only the DBs. So the linebackers, you don't know what coverages they're going. But they're mostly just yellow soft zones, in my opinion. And that's what I always run my linebackers. But anyway, that's insane. That's like the next Peyton Manning, like literally. And he's 28. Wow. Paris Campbell got a superstar by the looks of it. Yeah, he got an upgraded superstar. Good for him. He's an 86 overall. Switching over to the defensive side of things. Doesn't look like anything here got upgraded. Maybe Kenny Moore? Was Kenny Moore his star? I don't know. He was already. Okay. At least the Lions. Take a look at them. They went 10-6. They won their division. Took out the Bears immediately in the first round. Or did they play in the first round? I don't even remember now. No, because Seattle played in... I don't know. But let's see what they got here. Stafford. Only an 83. Surprised he made it this far. I mean, the rookie Carney has been absolutely... probably their monster. We already saw these dev traits. Yeah. Doesn't look like anything new here. Who's Fuller? Is Fuller already 1-year player? Oh no, he got a star dev increase over this guy is. Good for him. How that X Factor receiver finished on the year. Carry-on finished with 1,100 yards. Receiving, Carney with 6 touchdowns, 800 yards. Not bad. Alright guys, it's Super Bowl time. My money is the Colts. But I would love to see the Lions win this. I think that would be sick if the Lions win it. So let's see how it goes. Oh, the Super Bowl's in Dallas. How that would have been crazy if Dallas went to the Super Bowl. In Dallas. Oh man, I feel bad. Not really. Fuck Dallas. Alright guys, here we are. Starting quarterback for the Colts, Jacoby Brissett. 38 touchdowns and 12 picks on the year. It's probably up there for MVP. I didn't really check how far up he was. Alright, here we go. Super Bowl 56. And it's the Colts and the Lions' first play. Jacoby Brissett dropping back. Throws a nice little curl route to Devin Funchess for the first down. Next play up here. Play action. Marlon Mack, great protection there. Devin Funchess again. Yeah, Devin Funchess show already. He's already looking like he's embarrassing corner 2. First and 10 here. Marlon Mack has a big gap on the left side here. Gains about 7 yards. Lined up with a bunch formation on the right side there. Jacoby hands it off to Marlon Mack. Gets a first down. You can't control in Madden that, like, I disagree with personally. Is like the patience behind the line. Like, Madden doesn't do that. They just burst their running backs through. Like, Marlon Mack is one of the most patient running backs in the league. And he's doing it very successfully in this year's NFL. And, like, in Madden, like, you just see they just pounce right through. He doesn't let the blocks develop. He doesn't look at the holes. It's kind of a shame. 3rd and 4 for the Colts here. Jacoby Brissett motioning Devin Funchess. Already has 2 catches this drive. Could he get a 3rd? Oh, it's going to be dropped by Paris Campbell. Oh, no, it's Marlon Mack. I saw the 5. I thought it was 15. And they're going to bring out the kicker here. Don't know who their kicker is. It's definitely not Adam Vinatieri at this point. But the kick is up, and it is good. All right, here comes Matt Stafford. Lions quarterback for about the past 12 years. 31 touchdowns, 10 picks on the year. About just as good as Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett had a little better year, of course, 3 more wins. And those 3 wins went a long way. Helped them get a first-round bye. Now here comes Matt Stafford. And try and at least equalize, if not take the lead with this drive here. But the first play is stuffed by Takk McKinley. Remember those? The Colts got 2 big acquisitions in the offseason with DeForest Buckner and Takk McKinley to solidify that D-line and really bring him to the next level here. As Kerryon Johnson trucking through 3 people to get the first down. Fresh set of downs here for the Lions, motioning Kenny Golladay, but handing it off to Kerryon again. Big hit by Clayton Gathers. 2nd and 2 here. Stafford dropping back, throwing it to TJ Hawkinson. He's going to get a first down. Now, one thing that confuses me is, look at that right there. Darius Leonard's lined up as a blitzer. I don't understand it. But, I mean, it's been working for the Colts. Screen pass here. Big hit by Tack. And who's that? Bobby Okereke, I think. Getting the stuff. I can't tell by, I can't see the name there. Look at this. Reading that screen pass beautifully. Yeah, it is Bobby Okereke. Third and 13 now, midfield. Stafford drops back. Throws it downfield in between the zones, but a great read by Malik Hooker. And they're going to have to punt. 3rd and 6 here. A minute in the quarter. Brissett, another handoff, but it's a draw play. Marlon Mack. A flag on the play. Is that a horse collar?
Face mask. Defense.
A face mask? I didn't really see a face mask there, but okay. They're going to accept the penalty, move 15 yards up. 2nd and 11 here. Brissett on the move, but Trey Flowers gets him fast. And we got a 3rd and 17. No, we don't. Got a 3rd and 17 here to start the second quarter. Brissett dropping back. A lot of time to throw. Damon Harrison coming in hot. Funches, falls forward. I think he got the first. He did. Give him 2 here. Brissett on a play action. A lot of time to throw here. Oh, pocket starts collapsing deep into the end zone. Oh, and it's swapped by Darius Slay. I think that was Darius Slay. I can't really tell. He was back there. I just don't know if that was him. And on 3rd down, it's stuffed by Corey Littleton. Colts are coming out for their 2nd field goal of the day. Let's see, Matt Purdy. Oh, it's a fake! No way! Jarrett Stidham just shocked the world. Oh my God. No one saw that coming. Wow. Unbelievable play call. Jarrett Stidham shocks the world. For the stunner, the stone cold stunner by the Jarrett Stidham. Lions have the ball here. We're gonna get a quick 12-yard gain by Kerryon Johnson. Set of downs here, the 38-yard line. Stafford hands it off to Kerryon again. Not gonna get anything. 2nd and 6 here. Stafford on a quick screen pass. Oh, a nice move by the X Factor. Forgot his name already. Midfield here, 1st and 10, halfway through the 2nd quarter. It's going to be a 1st down to, who the fuck is 14? I have no clue. Oh, Sammy Watkins. Counter run here, but it's stuffed by Bobby Okereke again. 3rd and 8. Stafford dropping back. A lot of time to throw, but Darius Leonard's getting close. Oh, he's got a scramble tack. McKinley in on the sack. They're going to have to punt. Brissett coming back out there. After Jarrett Stidham shocks the world. That's going to be the headlines everywhere. Oh, big hit. And Jack Doyle hangs on. I don't know, someone delivered a smack to Jacoby Brissett there. Surprised he still got that throw off. Fresh set of downs here. Brissett throws it to Devin Funchess. 2-minute warning. Definitely the Devin Funchess show on offense here. He is already torching him up. in the first half alone. T.Y. Hilton getting his first catch of the game on Darius Slay. Quick no huddle here. 5 wide formation for the Colts. As Brissett throws it over to Paris Campbell. Brings him into the red zone. 18-yard line with a minute left here. Brissett. Uh-oh, it's a screen. Couldn't get the throw off in time. And here. Line up in a bunch formation. Not sure how I feel about that. Oh, looks like it was the right call here as Marlon Mack runs the angle route, brings it to 1st and goal. Ooh, I'm looking directly at Eric Ebron here in the middle of the field. This is my exact target I'm going for. Eric Ebron, there it is. Touchdown, Colts. The Lions don't score here. I'm probably going to sim the rest of this out as the Colts are in just absolute domination here. All over the field. Johnson getting stuffed, and it's a 3rd and 7 for the Lions. You look at this, and you're like, how the hell did this team make it to the Super Bowl? But, I mean, their defense looks good. Like, Jarrett Stidham just shocked the world, and there's the sack. Tyquan Lewis. Some of the rest of this out is it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly fast. Let's see what happens here. 24-0. 27-0. 30-0. 30-3. Wow. Colts absolutely demolish the Lions in the Super Bowl. It's a shame the Lions look like that in the Super Bowl, but you know what? They got to the Super Bowl. You know, there's only been 2 other teams I could say that in this franchise, the Packers and the Cowboys. So, looking at it series-wise, the NFC is up 2-1 in Super Bowls in this franchise. As Packers won the first year, then the Cowboys, and now the Colts in the AFC. So it's good job for the Colts. So we did all the right things. We're doing the best that we can for every team. I barely pay attention to the Colts. I just thought they have 2 holes. We fill those 2 holes, attack and DeForest Buckner, and that's really it. And we did go for Ryan Shazier, but to be fair, we offered to each team. I don't think Shazier had the highest bid on the Colts. I think he chose the Colts on his own. So we offered him the same deal on like 6 different teams, and he chose the Colts, which was probably one of the bigger changes. Jarrett Stidham doing that is absolutely unbelievable. Darius Leonard getting MVP, 3 sacks on the game. Didn't have any of them when I was watching, so I guess he got those all in the second half. And the Colts win the Super Bowl, man. That's their 2nd one of the modern era, I think. Maybe 3rd. I mean, Peyton Manning won 1. And now Jacoby Brissett wins 1. And there's Johnny Unitas, but that was I think that was before Super Bowl times. So, I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But congrats. Jacoby Brissett, 235-2. Not bad. I'm still shocked about Jarrett Stidham. He doesn't even have a rushing stat because of that. Unreal. And what that means, the next episode, contract signings, be a fun episode. Get to see how that goes. There you go. Colts are your Super Bowl champs. It's a shame that the Lions didn't win it all. They didn't win their first Super Bowl, but you know what? They could probably come back strong next year. I will look at the regression on Matt Stafford right now, and then we'll call it. Just want to see how bad he regresses. I hope he doesn't regress too hard. But, you know, we gotta do our usual. We gotta do our re-signings, and we gotta do our and then our regular signings. So Stafford had a 13-point regression. He's a 78 overall. I mean, he still has 87 short, 83 mid, 86 deep, 92 throw power. That's still pretty good. That's fine with me. Kenny Galladay regressed a little. That kind of shocks me, as he's only 28. Damon Harrison regressed a lot. He went from a 91 to an 86. Yikes. And Darius Slay went down just a little. He's still an 88. Pretty sure he is a superstar, so he should get that back by the end of the year. Sammy Watkins also regressed a lot, too. But he's still an 85, so it's not like that's a big deal. Alright, guys. That'll end this episode. Like I said, you already know what's going to happen in the next one. So, guys, if you like, subscribe. All that crazy stuff down below. And I'll see you in the next one.